Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, in preparation for the update, I thought what we could talk about a little bit is something that we haven't really covered at all on the channel. Classified items. So we're going to go over just kind of how they work, and I might spend a couple years. So classified items are essentially ways to bypass your storages, and they keep them hidden from enemies that are attacking you. So you can basically, with the safes, you can max out something. With the building blueprints, we can finish anything that's building. And with the attack plan, it's the same, but it's for the research lab, or what do we call it, the armory. So yeah, apparently right now I have 4 gold safes. I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but these are actually very similar to the resource boat. So we talked about this. I'm going to keep mentioning it in the videos just so you guys know. The way this boat works right now is it collects loot from all the islands that you have destroyed on the map, and there's no limit to it. So if you don't touch it, if you don't collect it ever, it's just going to keep going up and up and up and up and up. So between that and in between grabbing some classified items, we can make sure that we go into this update with the most loot and just the most efficient way possible. So let's actually go ahead and let's use one of these golden safes. And you see that right there? Boom, max gold. So what we can do with that is we can actually use it on these. You can use it on these tribes here. And let's grab. Ooh, that was really expensive. But I'm only using gold because I have nothing to spend my gold on right now. So that brings us down to 3. We can do it again. Boom, there we go. Max gold one more time. Again, I'm not super worried about gold, so I know this might be painful for some of you to see. But I don't have any use for it really right now. Yeah. So we got our barrage damage maxed out. That is good. And those are some of the simple things that we want to do. And you can only get classified items. I believe the only way you can get them is through submarine dives, and sometimes they have them in shop offers, sometimes they have them in trades. So this right here, we're actually going to grab this, an iron safe for 2,400 gems. Now, does that make sense if we go? Let's go look at an upgrade, for example. So we need 3 million iron to buy that, or to instant do that. Let's see. That's going to cost us 546 gems for just under 1 million iron, versus buying the maximum amount of iron for 2,400. So it's actually pretty good value if you look at it in terms of buying stuff versus going to get them. Now, I have 7 resource reward statues, so I could just go out, hit a few bases, and we'd probably be good to go. But for the sake of the video, let's have some fun, and boom. Look at that, guys. Oh, 2,400 gems. We didn't even get a cool animation or anything. But that brings us to, we almost have all of the classified items. We just need the stone safe and the wood safe, and then we got one of all of them. So let's go hunting. Let's go hunting for some sub dives that are going to hold some of these things. I don't know if they actually show you on the dive if you're going to get one. I think all of them are like mystery. I don't know if any of them like show up, when you can see like the diamonds or whatever. I don't think any of them show up like that. You kind of just have to get lucky and stumble across one. But let's see. Yeah, those are the only dive spots that I saw at a quick glance. I'm sure I missed a couple more. But we'll throw them down here. They are hard to get, so it's the more expensive dives are typically the better ones. But yeah, so that's what we want to do. And like I said, other than trades, having them in the shop randomly, and submarine dives, there's no other way really to get them. So let's do a couple. I'm still waiting to attack the Mega Crab, but for now, let's do a couple warrior attacks here, and see if we can scrounge up some loot. So this guy's actually got some pretty good loot, and look at that! Look at those bonuses. So we're getting over 1 million on everything. That's wild. All right, so let's not screw this up. We'll see with our max barrage tribe if that's actually going to help us out. Yeah, look at that. We got that flamethrower down. So yeah, to get us a little bit of GB back, definitely worth the price of admission on that one. All right, so let's let our warriors kind of stack up here. Kavan, you could get with the program and move. let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna put some critters back there. I think Kavan survived. I'm not sure where he is. Oh, this guy's got a chicken statue. Now I said I would lose troops, but sorry, buddy, you've got too much loot here. And let's go like that, and throw some stuff on the middle. Boom, Hall and Oats. We lost one warrior there, so that was a pretty good exchange. Not too shabby. This guy's actually got some maxed out defenses. We can see all those steel platforms underneath him. Look at that loot. That's crazy. Ah, we didn't get a million iron. But not too shabby otherwise. But yeah, what I need to do, I don't know if I have it activated right now. Also, the Haunted Bundle, I think we talked about that before. It's actually not bad. 7 power powders for $13 Canadian. Oh no, my instant training's almost up. And I need to grab the extra builders. So I'm going to re-up on all that stuff. If you're doing this too, appreciate it if you throw in that code chicken in the shop. Let's see what we got next. Let's attack Mr. Bulldog. It's always good to clear your map during the crab too, like when we're talking about loot and resources. Just because crab brings a ton of loot into the game. So a lot of people, you know, will have extra loot. So the more we can refresh those bases during the crab and right after, the more loot, ideally, we're going to have. I don't know about this one. We just lost Kavan pretty early. Let's see what we can salvage here. Ooh, I butchered that one nicely. That smoke's going to have to come up. Thankfully, he doesn't really have a ton of troops, or a ton of defenses that can actually target us here. So let's see if we can get lucky. Let's see. There, throw one artillery in the middle there. Ooh, shock flash is gonna hurt. Oh, it's gonna be so close. Yeah, we just got him, Mr. Bulldog. That was a rough one. Kavan helping out, as always, dying on the beach. Good stuff there. And let's see. Tons of gold that we don't need. And, alright. Let's do another one here. I always got to destroy the NPC bases. It's funny, I'm still not sure if when we destroy the NPC base, if we get our bonus for having the resource reward statues. Not 100% sure on that. We got a lot of them though, so... I mean, it's so easy. That was one of the best things they brought in an update, in my opinion, was the destroy button to the NPC bases. Just so nice to not have to actually take them down. For max level players anyways. Okay. There we go. Boom cannon is out of the way. And that's looking good, We're gonna fly up this side. Kind of an unconventional warrior thing where we're not flaring directly on the HQ, but I find this gives you a better path, even though it's kind of more expensive. Whoops. Keeps them all together at least. And since we're going to have so many warriors on the HQ and his shock launchers are out of reach, we're going to be good to go here. Shock down there. He must have some building health. Yeah, he's got a little bit of building health because we should have been bringing the smackdown on that one. That should have gone on just a few hits. It's weird not playing with offensive statues after playing with them for so long. I would like to switch them back at some point. Maybe after this update we can do that. But yeah, look at that loot, guys. Look at that loot. We could use a building plan here, but I'm gonna wait because it's not worth 89 gems. And look at all these upgrades. Look at all these upgrades. I don't know what's the most expensive, but typically that's how I like to do them. It's just the most expensive and then the cheapest ones. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there on our way to a max level base. So, guys, I hope that helps you out in getting ready for the update and everything like that. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to leave a like if it's interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch you next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.